Hi everybody, this is Jamie from Newcastle Library. At the library, we want to help you get your book club online. There's never been a greater time to stay connected and continue our love of reading and discussion. So we wanted to show you some platforms that we think are fantastic to keep your book club meeting up even though we're in isolation. So let's get started. So this is Zoom. It's a video conferencing app that I'm sure you've heard people chatting about. We're just talking about their free account today. It is easy to use. It has the ability to share slides and content. It lets you see everyone in the chat, which is great for book clubs, and you don't need a Zoom account to join in on a meeting. It also hosts up to 100 participants, and the only drawback we can find at the moment is that it has a 40-minute limit on group meetings. Once you get your head around how to schedule them in though, you can just join one back-to-back and keep on chatting. So for this video, I'm just going to show you how to sign up, how to schedule in a meeting, and some controls in the meeting. It's really easy. So the sign up button's just here. Click on that one. You just type in your email in here. I'll just point out as well that you can actually sign up with your Google account or with your Facebook. So there's lots of options here all the time. So signing up, it's going to send you a verification link to your email address. You'll just click on that and you've got yourself an account. So signing in, obviously super easy here again, signing in or sign in up here. So email and password, sign on in. And this is your dashboard. Lots of little buttons here, but I just want to point out the three main ones. You've got schedule a meeting, join a meeting, and host a meeting. So it's as simple as signing in and clicking this host a meeting button, which would take you straight into your book club's chat, where you can invite people into it as you go. I wanted to start with scheduling a meeting because I think it's great to show you all of the settings that you can select before you start. But I just wanted to point out that it is as easy as clicking on just here. So for this one, I'm going to schedule a meeting. So you've got the option here to rename it. So I might call it book club. And in the description, I'm just going to say that we're discussing The Weekend by Charlotte Wood. So picking the date that you guys want to meet up and have a chat to each other, I'm going to say Friday at 3 p.m. Here's your duration. If you are using the free account, you know that it'll be a 40-minute limit. So I'm just going to pick 30 minutes, and this button here is called the recurring meeting button. So you could select this to have another meeting straight afterwards. At the moment, Zoom, obviously in this current climate, has realized that a lot of people are joining in and wanting to chat. So they're actually waiving that 40-minute max meeting time, which is really great. So once you hit that 40 minutes, a little pop-up comes up on the screen and says keep on chatting. So that's a great thing that they're doing at the moment as well. So this is the meeting ID. It generates automatically, but you could pick your personal one if you wanted to, and you could rename the password. If you didn't want a bunch of numbers, you could just type a word like bookworm in there. These are a few other little options here, but the other one I was just going to point out to you is enabling your participants to join before you so they can jump in on a scheduled meeting, which is a great one to tick. And we don't need a waiting room. You can untick that if you like, and that means that people can just enter in. So then I'm going to save it. And this is where you could then add it to your Google Calendar or your Outlook, and it's just giving you the rundown of everything. So here, what you're sending to your book club members is the invitation, which has a link to the Zoom room. It has a meeting ID and a password, which you renamed as Bookworm. So you can just copy that invitation here. This is all the details. And then you can copy it and that's going to put it into your email or into your text message, whatever you like. But really all they need to know about is the meeting ID and the password. We'll do another little video on how to join a meeting soon. So now that you've scheduled a meeting, once you sign into your account on the day of your book club, you can just sign in here. This is just showing you all of your account details, and you can click over into meetings. And it's showing you 2 different book club meetings that we just started. So we're doing the Friday at 3 o'clock, and we would just click start. You're clicking download and run if you're using the website. And then it's going to start with your video. I've chosen to join with my headphones, so my computer audio is already on, but my video is off. There's a few little buttons here as well that I can show you. So your audio's on. This is invite others, so you can actually invite people along on the fly if you hadn't invited them previously. And I'm just going to show you what it looks like once you turn your video on. So here I am in my back room. You can choose to obviously put a video on or not put a video on, but this is a great way for you all to chat with each other. I don't have anyone joining my meeting today, so I'll stop the video. But I'll just show you here as well, there's a couple of other buttons. So muting yourself, video on or off. These are settings buttons right next to them. So if your audio wasn't working or your video wasn't working, these are great places to start for why. You can manage the participants. So as people enter the room, you can see them here on the right hand side. They're going to fall down this list here. Because I'm the host, I'm always going to be at the top. You have a chat function, so you can type some things in here as you go, as you're chatting to people. And you can share your screen, which means if there was something that you were looking at or a video you wanted to play for everyone to get them to watch, that's the share screen button there. And you could record. If people weren't able to make your book club and you wanted to record it and send it to them afterwards, there's an option there as well. So that's the basics of it. We'll do another video on how to join a meeting next. So that's just this joining here, which is the meeting ID and jumping on in there. So come back and see us for another video.